trailer camera on my camper, and this is a 2024 Ram 2500. It came with the Coax on the back and the digital rear view camera. So the camera
just been this ongoing.
When you turn the camera on, it's already equipped with the trailer, everything else. Basically you hit this button here and it changes you to like the side view for when you're towing, and then it'll switch back. And I've already bench tested the camera that I'm going to be installing on the camper, and once it goes in, it actually gives you a center view of the camera. So you have your two side mirrors when they're out, and the center view will be in the center. So for the particular part number I have, your truck has to already have this rear view camera in it. And also mine came equipped with the Coax attachment, was already on the back. So if your Coax out here and your two trailer cameras here, but on the left hand side you do have a Coax output already there. So I was pretty sure it was going to work. I did a ton of research and there's multiple part numbers. The one that works for the 22 and up that already have the digital rear view camera, this is the correct part number for that. I bought it from moparparts.com. When you buy electrical parts from them, they are no refund, no return. So I took a big chance and I thought I did all my research correctly, and I did. So this is the part number for if your truck already has the rear view camera and the Coax output already on the back. It is different from 22 and before. And this part number, it also says that it is compatible with digital mirror. Those are the part numbers for that. So this kit comes with everything. I believe the kits before 22, they did not have this repeater box, and it was only a single cord. This kit comes with, alright, so you have camera bracket, camera. These are some pieces that go decorative covers once you put the camera on. And the difference being, so this is this smaller cord here, has the Coax output that goes into the back of your truck. It is specialized with Ram. I mean, it's got little notches and everything. It's only going to fit in the back of that truck one way. So from here, this blue goes into this repeater box, and it has a picture on it of the truck side and the camera side. So plugs in here, small cord plugs in here, large cord plugs out here. So this will be installed somewhere up near the tongue of the camper. Another thing they included in the kit is this. This is a camera. So basically your Coax right there. When you're not using it attached to it, this mounts up at the front, and then you plug it in here just to keep it clean, and it's like a dust shield, whatnot. So they get that gets mounted on the front for stowage. So small cord, repeater, large cord. There's about 400 zip ties in this kit. And then once you get to the back of the camper, I will be installing the camera. It has its own plug like that, bracket. And I'm gonna run it up the side of the camper. So I bought one of these white cable hides from Home Depot. This was, I think, 12 bucks. So I'll be hiding that on the back. You'll see that later. And one other thing, looking at the directions here, they say that when you mount this thing, it should be no higher than 5'9". So I do already have like the Furrion output on the back of my camper, but that's about 10 feet in the air. Other people have said that lower is better, the way the point of view is once they do it. So That's why I bought the cable hide. I don't feel like drilling into the back of the camper, and I'm just going to run that cable hide on the outside. Quick update on progress. Went and picked up the camper. I stored off site. So I plugged into the back, ran it over here, used a large zip tie to put everything in here, and I already have wires running through right there, so I just chose to go underneath the storage box I put on and run it through the wall right there with the existing grommet that they have installed. I've also installed, this is the storage spot for the Coax when you're not using it, so that is installed. Just those are my own self-tapping screws that I had. The kit did not come with them, but I chose to use just regular self-tapping screws. Ran it through, down through here. This is all still loose right now, but it's going to come right to about here. This is where the first cable ends. And then I drilled 2 holes here. I was waiting for the paint to dry. That's coming next. And the provided box will be right here. So the blue cable will come in here. And then I have the yellow cable coming up from the back to the camera. We'll plug in right here. So these were also stainless screws that I had. They did not come in the kit. I'm using stainless steel screws with a lock nut. So once that is mounted, then I will use all of the zip ties, cinch it all up. Coming from the back, I ran the wire up around through everything over the axle. Comes up through there, over here. It's going to go over the top of my stabilization. All that will be zip tied, and then come straight up the center here. In the back, I've already installed the mount. I took a piece of painter's tape, marked it off of the 2 lines. It is level. I checked with a level, and I have the bracket installed on the back as well. These screws that I have on here are the screws that were provided in the kit. They're only about 3/4 of an inch long, and I drilled the holes, put silicone on there, screwed it in. One thing I did also, on the back of this bracket, I used 3M tape that I have. So on the back of this, there's 3M tape on there, so this thing is not going anywhere. So now that that's done, I'm going to cinch it all back up. Everything that needs to be drilled is drilled, and now it's just finishing up and cleaning it up and putting the camera on the back. Just to give you an idea how long this cord is. So I do have everything zip tied all the way to the back of the camper right now. And this second cord, my camper is a 24. It's a Flagstaff Microlite 24. So I go all the way to the back behind the wheels. It's all zip tied. I've got it dropping down here. That cable literally loops back and goes all the way to the front of the camper again. The update is the camera is mounted. Provided 2 bolts here. They give you a little snap here where this is going to go. Once I come in with it, it's going to bring it over to about here. So that piece of wire that I have going down is not going to be centered on the back of the camper. Not perfect, but whatever, it'll be fine. So because I have so much extra cable, I am going to have to wrap it and zip tie it and hide it somewhere. So what I did in the back, right before I take my 90 over the top to go up to the back, is I put in one of these, just self-tapped it in there. So I will just kind of coil the wire up here, zip tie it to this. It's a nice secure mount, and that's where all this excess wire loom will go. Alright, install is done. Coming from the front, connects into the coax. Again, this is the storage port for the coax when you're not using it and the camper's parked. I ran it down underneath through here. Ran it down that wire loom around. Here's that box installed. Stainless steel screws. And then ran it back. So I did a gray water tank conversion. This used to be a valve. I put a 90 in here and I connected the gray water tanks together, forward and the back. Ran this cable down that behind the wheels. Once we came back, ran it up through the top. And this is the back of the camper where I installed that little bracket. So this is all the access wire loom tied up here. Ran it over the top of my stabilizing jacks. From there, it goes straight up behind the bumper. Now this is that piece of plastic I bought. Apparently it is too small for this, so this is double-sided tape, but I need the next size up, so I'll have to get that. But it was cut to like 23.5 inches. Wired it right to here, and the camper is right there. That's your connection. In the truck. So this is okay, so now it automatically gave me different settings. So this is normal setting and I have 4 now. And then I go to the second one, and that is off the sides, the 2 side mirror cameras. So that's the right side of the trailer you see, that's the left. It's kind of turned a little bit. Next is all 3. So that gives you left side, right side, and then that is the trailer camera in the middle. And then if I hit it again, that is trailer only. Now those functions did not exist before. Just by plugging the Mopar trailer kit in, they automatically were programmed to do that. So that is looking out the back of the camper right now. And that's normal rear view off the truck. 2 sides. That is all 3. And out the trailer. It's pretty easy install. Just pretty much running wire. And a couple extra things have to be screwed on. But all in all, it took me about 2 hours. So once again, this is that Mopar. I guess that's the stock number on the side of the box. But this is the part number that you will need if you have a 22 and up Ram 2500. Hope this video helps some people. Happy camping.